school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight. To their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Oh, hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll.
And hey, welcome. We are here, this little pregame show. It'll come up here in a second there, and we're just testing things out as we are here from McMinnville High School, and it just takes a little delay there as we are broadcasting live from McMinnville High School. So stay tuned. We'll be bringing you all the action here at about 6:45 pregame show. 7 o'clock is the kickoff. All righty. I think our tests went well, so we're going to go back and we will see you 6:45 pregame show.
With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight. To their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Oh, hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight. To their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school. and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large. Helmets clash in the small town dome with Brian and Jeff. It's the Grizzlies' home. The crowds roar, echoing beyond the night sky. All fired up, we're set to watch the Grizzlies fly. Yeah, Bill, today it's where we stand with pride. With our Grizzlies marching, it's a thrilling ride. Jeff. Oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight. To their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run.
And welcome to high school football, McMinnville Grizzlies style, here from Wortman Stadium. Brian Eriks along with David Manriquez, live for tonight's action as the McMinnville Grizzlies will be hosting the McKay Royal Scots here tonight in a beautiful Friday night. The weather is perfect as we begin this game here tonight. Kickoff at about 7 o'clock. Glad to have you for all the action here on YamhillToday.com and also AM 1260 KLYC. Should be a fun game here tonight. Even though these teams have struggled so far early in the season, both teams coming in at 0-3. They pretty much are, they're made for each other right now. As the Grizzlies, as we said, 0-3 on the season, have lost, and I'm going to get you the scores here as we bring David on. They lost to South Albany 41-0. And that was the first game of the season, as you well know. Then Lebanon 53 to, this is the McKay, 53-0 to Lebanon, Lebanon's a good team. And then Canby last week, 41-13. The Grizzlies, on the other hand, they have had their own struggles, as we well know. Westview, 40-0 in that game at Westview. Second game of the season at Sandy. Tough one to head over there and to, take the W or take the L, unfortunately, 58-6. And then West Salem last week in the game you saw right here, or heard right here, at Wortman Stadium. Final score, West Salem 48 and the Grizzlies 14. But, David, you were here for last week's game. You saw some good things in this Grizzly team last week, though.
Yeah. How's it going, Brian?
Good.
There was definitely an improvement there as far as the defensive side of the ball. You saw a little bit more effort. There's a large gap when it came to athleticism, and I think that really hurt the Grizzlies defensively. But then offensively, I think we saw what was the most exciting part, which was the receivers getting downfield, getting the balls, and Bizon doing a pretty good job at keeping the ball from getting intercepted. So,
what is the key tonight for this Grizzly team? I know they've got a few injuries. What is the key for them?
Slow down the opposing offense. Start there. I think if they can focus on the defense tonight and get that rolling a little bit, then the offense will get it done. I mean, the offense scored 2 touchdowns against a pretty tough West Salem team, so that's really good. I mean, just the size of that West Salem team and the athleticism throughout that team, their defense is going to be one of the more solid defenses in the whole state this year.
All righty. It does look like they are going to get ready here in just a second, but it's good to hear, David, because we've seen some flashes of that throughout the early season, even though they've had the struggles. But if they can get the ball rolling, and this is a McKay team where they should be able to.
Yeah, and that was the crazy thing was how much separation the receivers were getting. They were doing a good job at making the plays. Like, Bizon wasn't just throwing them up there. So I think you take some of that from last week and you put it against a defense that doesn't have the same athleticism downfield. I think we're due for a good day offensively, right?
I sure hope so. It should be fun to see. It'll be fun to see how Bizon does here tonight. There are a couple injuries out there, a couple guys who we usually are used to seeing on the field. So we'll see how that affects them both offensively and defensively as well. The Scots coming here, it's like they've been banged up a little bit as well. It's that time of the season, too, where you start to get some injuries here and there. We're a month in.
Yeah, and what's really crazy is last week, the Grizzlies ended up having some injuries there at the running back position. They brought in a sophomore that I can't even remember his name anymore. I'd have to find his name here. But he played really well. He ended up picking up like 20-plus yards.
Wow.
So he did pretty good, dang good last weekend. So keep an eye out for him. I'll point him out when I see him. I don't remember his exact number, but I would recognize him once he's out there because he was really shifty. He got in there in between the tackles, was able to shift around and find some open spaces against a good West Salem defense.
Should be a fun game here tonight. It'll be fun to see how the Grizzlies attack and what they decide to do differently, if anything, or just run their offense here against this McKay Royal Scot team. Both teams are in the locker rooms right now. They should be coming out here in just a second as we'll have the national anthem. As you can see, the Grizzly band right there as they'll get ready to perform that here on this beautiful Friday night. It's an air show weekend too, David. That's keeping things a little bit going. I went my normal way here, and, well, it was closed. I had to go around. I had to go through a different town.
Yeah, and, I mean, the sound today was incredible. It was just
Yeah.
You just had planes flying, look like a couple hundred feet above us. Just how fast they were going. It's crazy.
It's pretty cool. It's funny watching one of the boards last night where people were complaining. Usually they're complaining about the sounds. They were complaining because there was no sound yesterday. So most of the training or practice went on today. And then, of course, I think they performed today as well.
Yeah.
So it was kind of funny that people were complaining the lack of sound. So kind of fun to do. But it should be lots of sounds here tonight. Should be a good crowd. Should be fun. Grizzlies and the Royal Scots. Don't go away. We'll have more of the pregame show coming up after this timeout.
Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900. If you are looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany A. Blinn has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
All righty, as we come back here at Workman Stadium, the Grizzlies are coming out here, and the band is playing as we get ready for action here in just a few moments. For Workman Stadium, should be a good night here. Weather-wise, will be a perfect night. Should be fun to see how the Grizzlies get it, hopefully, on track here tonight against the Royal Scots. As we are about 8 minutes away from kickoff here, as the team is coming out here, and still kind of the Nebraska look, which is a good look. I'll tell you that. And hello, David. As they come out
it's
here,
a good color tone. Like it is one of the better uniforms. It's a
is
legendary look. So
it is very nice, a very good look. I love the numbers on the left-hand side. More of that Nebraska look, which is kind of cool, and it really pops. Of course, Jeff talks about the numbers and how they have to be seen very easily now, and they are here as we get ready for the national anthem. As the band will be getting ready here. We'll take a break here in just a second. So we're just moments away from kickoff, so don't go away. It's the Grizzlies and the Royal Scots come up here on AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville and also yamhilltoday.com. Glad to have you here on this beautiful Friday night. We'll be back right after this.
Big Box is small rugs.
Big Box is big rugs. Big Box is flooring. Is comforters.
Big Box is fun.
Big Box is axe throwing. Deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
And welcome back here to the pregame show. Brian Erickson along with David Manriquez as we get ready for the kickoff here tonight, and just had the performance from the McMinnville High School band. And we're just under 6 minutes away from kickoff, and it should be fun here to see the Grizzlies here tonight to see if they can get things rocking and rolling. And David, you said just kind of hold what they did last week, right?
Yeah, and a combo of that as well with people stepping up today. Like, see who can step up because if they're getting an opportunity to play tonight. So I'm excited to see who steps up and who steps into those roles as some guys are missing tonight.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key thing here. But the Grizzlies really do have some of the guys who can make the play still out there. I think you're going to watch your quarterback, as always. Bizon is going to be the guy that he's going to make some plays. And if he can make enough of them, it should be a game that the Grizzlies should win tonight.
Yeah, he'll give his guys an opportunity to get out there and make the play on the ball. So I'm excited to see how he does tonight.
All right, looks like they're going to have a dedication or something there, a little coin toss at the beginning here as we got the Royal Scots coming in on the far side. And we'll kind of get this going. And let's see. Yeah, here they come. Here come the Grizzlies the Royal Scots on the far side. Royal Scots will be in their white uniforms and their green helmets. And kind of cool, they have kind of the gold on their helmets. Kind of a neat little look as we get ready here. Just a few moments away from kickoff. Lots of stuff to talk about. Of course, we could be talking Beaver football here tonight. We'll give you scores on that as they are at home taking on Houston. All the texts and messages going on. Where's Jeff? Where's Jeff? Where's Jeff? And that's what Jeff is. He's at the game.
He's trying to be the good luck charm tonight.
Hasn't worked for the last 3-4 games.
You never can lose hope, Brian. They got a chance tonight.
Have you seen that Beaver team? Okay. Just checking as we get ready as they come out here for the coin flip now. As the Grizzlies and the Scots here just a few moments away from kickoff. And as we said, we will keep you updated on scores also around the league. As we know, they're harder and harder to come by, unfortunately. But it's just kind of where we're at with that right now. So we'll do what we can do, and we'll keep this rocking and rolling here for you tonight. As we have a good one here as the Grizzlies taking on the Royal Scots. And defensively, David, I really think the Grizzlies Scots, that's where they're going to shine as the Grizzlies here against the Royal Scots here tonight.
Defensively? Sorry, Brian.
I feel like I've got my students here.
I was looking up the game scores. I'm trying to find them on X over here.
Okay. Yes. I think that's going to be where the key is where their defense here tonight. As they are doing the coin flip, and looks like the Royal Scots will be calling it here, or they're going to receive. They're talking about that right now. They may have won that. And so as they get ready to show you what's going on, the Royal Scots will receive the ball. The Grizzlies will kick off, it looks like, as they're still having that discussion there. And then that's where we're going to be. Grizzlies is going to get the ball on offense first. And I think the key, David, is going to be them to have a good offensive drive to start things off.
Yeah, and I mean that's one of their I feel like that's one of the places that they improved the most. One of the things that I also noticed as well was their special teams last week. They had 2 or 3 punts that were one was returned well, but the other 2, the kicker did a great job at pinning them back. So I'm excited to see if that translates over to the receiving team as well. Some of that discipline on the special teams.
As we get ready here for kickoff, and if they can just move the ball and be consistent, and I don't think they need to have to score the first possession, David, but I think they really have to have a good drive. We're about a minute and 40 away from kickoff here as the Grizzlies and the Royal Scots. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All righty, welcome back here as we get ready for kickoff. Grizzlies and the Royal Scots. Here we come. The Grizzlies will be kicking off first. And here is the kick. It's going to be taken at about the 22-yard line. Go across the 30, 35, and thrown down hard. Huge, huge play there by the Grizzlies. And that's Alan Kuiper with the return for the Royal Scots. And now it's going to be the Grizzly defense, which gets a chance first, David, to get things started. As they come out here now, the quarterback for McKay will be Jason McGowan. McGowan is a senior. He will lead this team. I wouldn't be surprised to see him move the ball in many ways, and I know he does like to run with the ball, so let's see if the Grizzlies can contain on him. I believe that's Stefan Romero in the backfield as we get ready for the first play from scrimmage here in this ball game. Scots in their white uniforms. Here we go. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a throw over on the far side, and it's going to be caught, go in and out, and hit. It's going to be about a 5-yard gain there for Xavier Monsivaez. And Monsivaez with an interesting route there, Dave. He kind of ran a little squiggly route.
Yeah. Really looked like they're trying to force a bad play out of the secondary there and pick up extra yardage that you may not pick up on a run.
They gave him 6 on that yard, or on that play there with the first play. And I think McKay will also want to try to slow the ball game down as well. I wouldn't be surprised if McMinnville does the same thing, but they want to make this very deliberate, every single play here in this ball game. Shotgun formation for McGowan. McGowan's going to hand it off, going to go to the right side. Nothing there. And it was Romero with the run, but a good job defensively by the Grizzlies. And I think the first person there to get this stop, get credit, will be Daniel Dilworth. Dilworth, the 5'10 junior, with a big play. Just actually may have been a loss of a yard and a half there. Takes him back to the 38-yard line.
Dilworth is one of those Grizzly workhorses. He plays both sides of the ball, so you're going to see him out there quite a bit.
Here we go, 3rd down and 5. Ball sitting on the 38. It's going to have 3 receivers over on the far side for the Royal Scots. Let's see if they try a little misdirection there. Romero is in the backfield. Then we've got a flag coming here on the near side. That's going to be a false start, and that's going to go against McKay, so back that up. And so your 3rd and 5 now goes back to a 3rd and 10. That's exactly what you don't want to see. As we come up here now, 3rd and long, and the Scots are going to do a little shovel pass here and going nowhere and trying to find an opening. Could not do it. Was Gonzalez, and Gonzalez may have even lost 2 yards as they mark him back at the 31-yard line. Just a reminder, you are listening here on AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville and also watching the game on YamhillToday.com. If you get time, check them both out. 4th down and 12 now, as we're hitting the 9:48 mark, as the Royal Scots will be punting on their first possession. And I believe their quarterback in McGowan is back to punt, standing his own 22-yard line. Here's the snap. It's good. Here's the kick. It's going to be a wobbly short kick. Hits about the 40 and bobbled about the 35, and then picking up and going to the right side, breaking one tackle. A second tackle. It goes across the 47 and gets flung down by the punter, McGowan. And that's Bradley Thompson with the return. And the Grizzlies will have good field position starting at the 46-yard line.
Good little return there.
Yeah, we'll take that definitely. Kind of a short, low kick, but good return to the 46. And now let's see what they can do offensively. And you got to be happy with that first defensive stand. All righty, as we come out here, and you've got Drew Bizon, your quarterback. And he's got 3 receivers here on the near side. It was miscommunication and trying to mix it up a little bit. And Bizon's going to throw it here to the near side. It's going to be caught across the 50 and into Royal Scot territory. And that is Ben McKay with the reception. And Ben McKay, the senior, picks up about 6 yards to the 48-yard line of the Royal Scots. Grizzlies going from our right to our left. Right now in the red uniforms, white helmets and white pants. And here we go, 2nd down and 4. We're at 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. Bizon shotgun formation, as he'll be pretty much the entire night. And we've got some motion or something. Not sure exactly. We've got a flag going to go against McKay on the far side, David.
That's a good thing. Two calls early here. I'm not going to complain.
No, it's interesting. I'm not sure why they're getting them to jump offside. I'm guessing so. They're going to talk about it over there on the far side as they are at the midfield mark. And they're going to call that against the Grizzlies now. Looks like they're backing up.
That's dirty laundry then.
Well, let's see. Have you seen an official give a signal yet?
They're playing on.
They picked it up?
Yeah, I guess
they picked it up. Well, Jeff, you'll be happy to know we got our first pickup, and we're only on the first possession for McMinnville. So let's do this again. 2nd down and 4. Bizon. He's got Martin in the backfield. He's going to keep it. Going to pitch it to him. A strong pitch and nothing there. Good job defensively by the Royal Scots. They went back there, and they just took Martin down. And let's see. You see who that was? Looks like Abraham Garcia, David, on that tackle. And that's going to be a loss of a yard back to the 49-yard line.
And a toss to Riley Martin.
Yeah, Martin did get taken down pretty quickly. It was an option play is what that was. As it's going to be 3rd down and 5. 7:57 and counting. Both teams wanting to be very deliberate on offense. We got single coverage down here. Scots are showing blitz on the top. Here they go, and they're going to throw across the middle. It is caught, and the 40 is going to be a 1st down, McMinnville. And that's going to be a completion to Ryder Darnell. And Darnell, the junior, with the big reception there for McMinnville. And a 1st down. Here come the Grizzlies quickly up to the ball. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. They're trying to press the Royal Scots here, and Bizon draws back, looks to the left, throws to the center. It is caught, and there's a flag come flying in. The reception is at the 34-yard line, gain of about 6 yards. And the flag looks like to be in the spot of a holding call. Let's see. They are going to say it is that as they're looking over to the McKay bench. And head coach over there, and Ken Ramirez is going to tell them that he wants to accept the penalty and move it back all the way to the 49-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 20 now. So another penalty on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's very costly right there.
7:27 and counting. It is 1st and 20. Bizon's going to do the option play. He's going to fake the pitch. He's going to keep it. Going to go up the middle, and he's going to pick up a 9-10 yards as he gets to the 39-yard line. Nice job there by Drew to keep it. Faked out his guy there on the left and just kept running and had a wide open and picked up half the yardage back.
Yeah, and it's nice to see an in-game adjustment there. Last time he threw it, this time he kept it and picked up the yardage.
2nd down and 10.
We're under 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Still no score. First possession for McMinnville. Pizan drops back. He's got to get rid of it. He does over the far side, and it is incomplete. Lots of hand checking going on by both guys, and really a good job here on the offensive line. And I believe, was that one of the backs coming out of there? It may have actually been Hayes Wrigley, who kind of just did enough to block the backing of the blitzing lineman in there. May have been a linebacker, because he was going right at Pizan, and so he almost got to him. He just hit him a little bit and made him have enough to shake it up, so he did not get sacked in the backfield. Here we go, shotgun formation, 3rd down and 10 for McMinnville. Wouldn't be surprised if this is 2-down territory. Pizan draws back. He steps up. He looks. He throws to the right. Has a receiver. It is caught. Nice reception. Going to the other side, but then he's hit at about the 33-yard line after a gain of 7 yards by a gang of Royal Scots there. And let's see, I believe that was McKay with the reception once again. They're going to give him at least 6, if not 7 yards. But it's going to bring up 4th down and 4, and they are going to go for it. 3 receivers here on the near side. They're going to go quickly with tempo. Look and throw across the center. It is caught and breaks a tackle. Gets inside the 25 and a first down to the 23-yard line. First down, Grizzlies.
That's Darnell again. Clutch. Come up big. He's coming up big here, especially since the Grizzlies missing a couple guys out there in that position. So nice to see you guys stepping up and making plays here.
Nice pass and a nice reception and nice job for the first down. Here we go. Hand off there. Pizan's going to keep it. He's going to try to go to the outside, and he is going to get to the 20, but a flag actually marked him to the 17. Wow. As a flag comes flying in, and maybe a horse collar tackle. I mean, there's not much you can do about it. The lineman was right there and taking him down and just kind of slipped. And they're going to say it is a hold, I believe. And it's going to be against McKay. And now we've had both teams with 2 penalties each with 5:55 to go. Still no score.
Yeah, this puts the Grizzlies in really good position here, especially the way that they're moving the ball right now.
Yep, they're going to move them down inside the 10 now. It is going to be 1st and goal for the Grizzlies with 5:54 to go. They come out here now. They've got 3 receivers here on the near side as usual. Trying to see in the backfield, they got Martin. Got single coverage up on top. Taking his time. They're going to do the option, and Pizan's going to try to take it himself. He's going to be hit, going to be spun around. Not before he gets to the 6-yard line, though. Pick up about 3.5 yards. 2nd down and goal now. $5:18 to go here in the first quarter. Grizzlies break. Come out here. Martin in the backfield. 2 receivers on each side on this possession right now. Grizzlies looking to put the first points up in the game. And Pizan, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it in a short gain as he gets to the 5-yard line. And going to bring up 3rd and goal there. He didn't fool anybody there, David.
No, I almost feel like he should have given it up. The defense looked like they had all committed to taking him down.
It's such a tough thing to do, and once you commit, though, you are done.
Yes,
and I think Pizan even committed as well.
Yeah.
All righty, as they come up here now with 4:34 and counting. And they are going to stack the backfield. 3 backs there for the Grizzlies. Let's look for the option play, and they're going to go Martin right up the middle, and he is going to go forward for a short gain, if that. Good job defensively by the Royal Scots, and they stop him for a gain of about 1, and it's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
I thought they'd run some sort of option misdirection there or something, but
I think that's what they were trying to do to at least show them that anyway, right?
Yeah.
And they did not go for it, and the Scots stayed home and made the tackle. And here we go, 4th and goal. The 2nd, 4th down, they have gone for it on this possession as they come up here to the line of scrimmage. And you still have that same big backfield there with 3 backs in there. And he's going to throw it. He's going to step up. Nothing there. Now he's going to try to run out. Still nothing. Just throws it, flings it into the end zone, and he catches it.
And it is going to be incomplete. The pass was intended there for Nesta. Nelson could not hold on to it. And the Grizzlies, they do not score. They turn over on downs with 3:31 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, he kind of bobbled it a little bit. Like it looked like it for a sec, right? I
Totally.
mean, he almost, yeah.
As he's right there. And it's hard, too, because you go to the back of the end zone, and Bizon had nothing there, and he almost thought about running it, but then a couple of Scots came up there to do a good job defensively, and the Scots come up with a stop. However, for them, they've got 96 yards to go.
Yeah. No, and I mean, it seemed like Bizon was he was the one that was running the ball the best. So once they finally stuffed that run, it was hard to kind of come back from that, the way that we had built momentum on that particular drive.
Always gets a little tighter when you get closer to the end zone. It doesn't, as it's meant to be, I guess. Here we go. Royal Scots take over for their second possession from the 4-yard line. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a handoff and a very, very slow developing play. And they're going to lose yardage, and they're going to be inside the 1-yard line. They get down near the goal line. They got to be very careful. They almost gave up a safety there. And the Grizzlies defense doing a good job of just attacking right away.
Can you imagine the Grizzlies defense being the first ones to get on the board right now? It's a possibility.
It is after a big play there. Now, if you're McKay, I think you're going to have to go to something in the air. Give your quarterback some time. We're under 3 minutes to go now because that offensive line just could not hold the Grizzlies defensive line, and they haven't been able to so far tonight.
Yeah, and I like that dropping back and passing. It gives your quarterback a little bit of choice there, either throw it away or just even take off running if he gets a little bit of space.
If you're McMinnville, though, do you show blitz here? And that looks like they are going to do that. So the offensive line, can they hold them? He's going to have a short time to get rid of it, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to try to keep it himself, and he almost threw it up in the air. He does get a couple yards, and it's going to be a short gain and bring up third down for the Royal Scots.
I mean, it would have been nice to get the safety, but they kept them into a short gain, so it was a good play.
Yeah, if you look at that play there, he almost gave it up in the air because he got hit and just kind of flung up and kind of held on to it barely, but he did. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 11. They've got to get to about the just inside the 15-yard line. We're down to 1:57 to go as they come up here quickly. Shotgun formation. Let's see if the Grizzlies show blitz again. Yes, they do, as they're going to go after them. And we'll really see if McGowan has a shot. He has some time. He gets rid of it. He throws it in the middle, and it is caught. And then going backwards, and may have picked up about a yard and a half as he got across the 5-yard line. That was an interesting pass to get a short gain there.
Yeah, they did a great job there at swarming right away. As soon as the ball hit the player's hands, there was one or two Grizzly jerseys that got to him right away, and then that third one was in that ended up tackling him. But they had him surrounded there.
Here we go with 1:15 to go as they get ready to punt. And McGowan is going to be about 6-7 yards deep in the end zone as he's getting ready for the snap. He gets it off, and he's going to get a good, clean punt. And it's going to be a bouncer taking about the 40-yard line. Going to go in, then back out to the outside. Goes across the 30. And again, can he cut the corner? He can't. He's going to be taken down at about the 26-yard line. Another nice return. Another great field position for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I like the aggression on it. Once again, he made that edge guy make the play, seal that edge off, and make sure he can score.
50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Grizzlies are going to get their second possession here now. And there is no score here tonight from Wortman Stadium. Glad to have you here. Brian Ayers along with David Manriquez. As we've got some great action here tonight. We'll give you some updates on the Beaver game, which starts here in about 13 minutes. So we'll give you some scores on that as well. As we're under 50 seconds here to go for McMinnville. And Bizon draws back. He's going to run it. And now he's going to look. Throws across the left side. Has a receiver. It is caught. And it's going to be Darnell once again. I think we found a new favorite receiver for Bizon.
Yeah, Darnell was strong last week too, but not like this. He's done a great job at stepping up, and he's hitting some clutch plays downfield.
Yeah, we talked about, I think, Farua maybe was on the sideline earlier here tonight. Yeah, look down here. He's got a sweatshirt on. Also, Kel McGurvin as well. So you've got some guys who are banged up. So right now, Bizon is trying to find some other guys to work with, and so far being successful as he draws back, looks to the right, slings it to the right, has a reception and the receiver, and that is Dardell once again for a first down for the Grizzlies inside the 13-yard line.
They're just like at this point they're just like, you got to stop him now. They're just making that defense have to cover him correctly because he's just making those plays right now, and it's just easy playing pitch and catch them right now.
And that will end the first quarter of play. Our score, there is none. It's 0-0. The Grizzlies and the Royal Scots don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery with knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
As we come back to action here, first play of the second quarter is a pitch to the left side, and a big play there for McMinnville, and a nice gain of about 8 yards too, inside the 6-yard line.
And that was who I was talking about earlier, Riley Martin. He was shifty last week. I'm excited to see if he can do that again here tonight.
As we come out here, 2 receivers here on the near side, and we've just started the second quarter. As shotgun formation. Here we go, going to roll to the right, and he's going to keep it. Bizon, he's going to roll inside the 5, get down to the 4, maybe even a little bit closer. Going to be close to a first down. They're not going to give it to him, it looks like, as he is back at the 4-yard line. He had to get inside the 4, almost the 3 for a first down. Going to be 3rd down and 1 as we've hit the 11-minute mark. And I think both teams trying to milk this clock here, David, because we've had a pretty quick start of this football game.
This has been a defensive dogfight.
And the Grizzlies have got into that full house backfield. Martin's in there. I think maybe Darnell as well. Trying to figure out, I think maybe Coda Spencer. Let's see. Is they're going to go? They're going to pitch it, and it's going to be here inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies! And there's the run there by Eric Moon. And Moon gets the first score of the ball game.
Yeah, I like that run, especially because they were having so much trouble in the last series getting that ball rolling there. That play ended up working out really well there. And good job there by the 2 guys that ended up blocking out front. They ended up clearing up a good amount of space here as I'm watching the replay for the running back to then set up that run around the edge. So good job there by the offense executing and getting out there and blocking.
That's exactly what you want to have on a good start, as Eric Moon will be kicking as well. The left-footed kicker gets a good snap, and it's a high kick, and the kick is good as well. 10:30 left to go in the second quarter. Grizzlies strike first. They lead 7-0. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
We are Big Box Returns, and we sell Costco returns. We're going to start at 30% off. But the deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Judy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back here to YamHillToday.com here on KLYC AM 1260. Brian Erickson, Dave Manriquez as the Grizzlies strike first. They lead 7-0 with 10:30 to go in the second quarter, and we get ready for the kickoff. Here's a high end-over-end kick, going to be taken at about the 26-yard line, and stutter steps, goes across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and I believe that was Kuiper, and Scots will take over there with 10:23 to go.
Yeah, you got to be excited here with the defense, how they've been playing right now.
Right. You got to love that, and you got to love the way that they're actually coming out here and doing that efficiently and getting there very quickly. Want to say hello to Jackie out there who is listening. Hope you're having a good evening. And the Grizzlies they're up 7-0. Here we go. One receiver here on the near side for the Royal Scots. McGowan, shotgun formation. Hard count. Looks up, throws across the center, has a receiver. It is caught, and he breaks it through and gets spun around at about the 36-yard line. That was Monsivaez with the reception, and a big gain there. They love to throw that pass right up in the middle, David.
Yeah, and they did a pretty good job there picking up some yards.
Yeah, it just seems like that's where they always go. They seem to go to Monsivaez a lot, but they also throw it right in the middle with all the stuff going on in the middle, too.
Yeah.
A lot of commotion. As they come out with 9:48 to go, and they're going to take every single second they can offensively. Very similar to what McMinnville does. McGowan, shotgun formation. Here on the near side, you've got David Johnson. Over on the far side, that may be Lopez. Johnson's going to go in motion for McKay. McGowan, hard snap. He's going to hand it off, and it's going to be going nowhere. And that was David Johnson. He gets a loss of at least a yard, back to the 34-yard line. They got to get to the 40 for a first down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Honestly, I feel bad for Jeff Bryan because he's missing a defensive dogfight right now.
That's what he loves. That's Jeff's favorite thing. Defense, defense, defense. I have a bad feeling about this tonight for him at the Beaver game. Don't tell him I said that, though. He's probably watching, actually. Monsivaez over on the far side for the Scots. Johnson going in motion. McGowan, hard count. He's going to roll with it. He's going to be flushed out. He's going to try to break the tackle. He does, but runs right into 2 other tackles, and he is going to do an amazing job to get 1 yard, but he didn't get sacked, where he should have been dropped about 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He makes it a positive play of a yard as he gets to the 36, but that does bring up 3rd down and 4 for the McKay Royal Scots.
He did what very few guys are willing to do is he saw a wall of Grizzly guys and went right into them.
It's kind of shocking. I think the Grizzlies were shocked by it, too, because they're like, oh, he is coming at us. As they will, I think they're going to show punt there, as McGowan is standing back at the 25, 20, call the 27-yard line. You got Spencer Cota, or Cota Spencer, I should say, at the 33-yard line. He doesn't stand very far back. Then he's going to fake it. And he's going to throw it. He is going to run. Now he may have it, but he's got to throw it. He's going to step up. He's going to look all over the place. He has a receiver, and it is incomplete. He had a guy at the 30-yard line, hit him in the hands, and maybe a little too hard, Gabe Gonzalez, and it drops to the turf. That was a big, big play and a big chance there taken by the Scots.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what they were going to do. I thought it was just one of those innovative punt formations like the Beavers have been using lately. So it's hard for me to tell if they're actually going for a play or the punt there.
Well, every time he kind of stuttered, he stopped, he'd go, he started. I mean, he had me fooled too. Nothing like the Oregon punter last week where he just kind of ran around the right side and then slid in there and got a huge first down for the Ducks. A little bit different scenario there. 7:31 to go as they come up to the line of scrimmage, the Grizzlies. They do lead 7-0. Man, if we keep going like this, Dave, we might have a chance to head down to Oregon State and catch the second half of the Beaver game.
The way they run it, there's no running clock right now, but both these teams are playing like a classic Notre Dame Nebraska matchup.
Yes, they are.
1980s.
They're playing like they got something else to do tonight, right? There we go, and here comes Bizon drops back, throws across the center, has a receiver, and it is in and out of the hands of the defender. It should have been intercepted there by Antonio Sid, and Sid had it and just kind of bobbled it. In fact, it almost dropped into the receiver's hand after that, too, and the Grizzlies got lucky there.
Yeah, that was not good. Very aggressive play.
I think they've realized, too, that Sid can get there in a hurry because he got there quickly when that ball was thrown.
They need to settle down and run. I want to see Martin run the ball again. He did a good job earlier in the game, got outside and shuffled through a couple guys, picked up about 8. I want to see him kind of establish himself a little bit here.
Riley is in the backfield. And they're going to give him the ball just like David asked for. He's going to break one tackle. He goes through to the right side, breaks the second tackle, still on his feet. Stutter steps his way inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 15. And you called it, David, right there. A nice run, a nice stutter step on the sidelines, and a big Grizzly first down.
Like I said, he's not a big dude, and he's not super fast, but he does things in between the tackles where it's like guys just miss him. He's super slippery.
Yes, he is, and that's exactly what they needed. And you called. They need to run this ball and keep it on the ground. And just like that, the McKay Scots call a timeout, and we'll take one as well. 7:04 left to go in the second quarter. Grizzlies lead 7-0, but they're threatening. Don't go away. We'll be back on AM 1260, KOIC, and YamHillToday.com.
If you're looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany A. Blinn has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
As we come back here to Workman Stadium, our score is 7-0. Grizzlies in the lead, and they are threatening with 7:04 left to go here in the second quarter. 3 receivers over on the far side, and Bizon's going to look. He's going to stutter. He's going to fake it, put it back in his pocket, throws to the right side, has a receiver into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies!
Heck of a play there. Kind of just ran around back there and ended up making a little, what do they call that, backyard football play?
And McKay was right there. That's exactly what it was. McKay ran a good route and then ran off the route. And he was right there. Perfect pass by Bizon.
Yeah, watching it on that replay, he just ended up finding the soft spot there behind the defense. As Bizon just shuffled his way onto the outside there, tossed it up to him. What a great play there.
Great play as we come on to do the extra point. And the extra point is going to be no good. 6:56 left to go in the second quarter. It's 13-0. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic, and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900.
As we come back, here's the action. Moon's kick is going to be a wobbly one. Hit about the 25-yard line. Picked up, going to roll around the right side. Center steps right up the middle and flung across the 37-yard line is Kuiper. And that's where the Scots will take the ball with 6:50 to go here in the second quarter. Good drive there by the Grizzlies, David.
Yeah, and it's just been all you could say is a dream start to the homecoming night. You want to come out strong and you want to put up a score on your possessions and make some good plays out there. Bazan's played well. Martin's played well.
As we do have an injured player down on the field for McKay. And it's like he tried to get up and then he's a little bit sore. So coaches are coming out there and the trainer to check it out. And they're going to get him up there. He's going to walk off. Maybe a cramp, hopefully. Hopefully that's all it is because he's one of their better players. Keeper is the one who actually just ran that ball back, in fact.
Yeah.
$6:50 to go in the second quarter. 13-0 is our score as we get ready to come back to action. As the Royal Scots will come out here in their white uniforms. And it's a good look against that striking red. Here we go. Big possession here for McKay. They would love to make it so the Grizzlies don't get the ball again because they will get it to start the second half. But they would love to get some points on the board and take some time off the clock. So the flag comes flying in, and then a second flag comes flying in as well, as there was going to be a loss of 2 yards there. And that is Romero. Good job there by the Grizzly defense to get there quickly. And because of that, they started holding the ball and trying to slow them down.
They were blasting back there. They got back there super quick.
So are they going to accept it? Yeah, they are. They're going to walk it back. 10-yard penalty goes back to the 27-yard line. So this McKay team, which first couple possessions, they were able to move it a little bit. But I think this Grizzly defense has done a good job of stepping up here and really impressed me defensively here so far tonight. 6:30 to go in the second quarter. Scots, one receiver on each side. Grizzlies are going to show blitz, and they will probably go after McGowan. There was movement in the backfield, no call. McGowan's going to throw it quickly over the far side. Caught by the tight end. He's going to get a first down and more across the 50-yard line in the Grizzly territory. Nice job there by McGowan. And good job there by their tight end over on the far side. And a little trash talking over there, too, after the big reception, the big first down.
Hey, that's one of McKay's best plays right there.
Yeah, it definitely is. As they get into Grizzly territory with 6 minutes and counting to go here in the second quarter.
Hey, if you're the McKay team, especially if you're down 14-0, you got to get some momentum going in your favor because you're still in this game right now.
Yeah, you are. You trail 13-0. You've got to come up defensively and then really offensively now to get some points because the Grizzlies will have the ball to start second half, as we said. Here's the snap. Going to be a keeper. No, it's going to be a handoff right up the middle, and their running back just keeps plowing away. And a good job there for the Scots, and they may have found a little bit of momentum here. And believe that was Romero with the carry there. It was. He's going to pick up about 5 yards as he gets to the 43-yard line.
And then they're building a good rhythm of plays right now. They're hitting the Grizzlies with a couple different plays, and they've done a good job at connecting on all of them, even that run play right there.
Yeah, and when you say rhythm, it's a very slow, let's take 30 seconds every single time because we're at 4:55 and counting still. They haven't even broke the huddle yet. And they are just doing what they need to do, and they're very deliberate about everything they do. McGowan, shotgun formation. And they have guys going, switching places. Johnson's going to come over here to this near side. Just takes his time. He knows he's got time. They've got to hurry up. They've got the 5-second call, and they may be taking more. Yep, they do get the call, I say the flag, because McGowan saw it, but for some reason he couldn't get the play in time, and just like that, after a big play, big run, moving on back 5 yards.
That's not the rhythm you're trying to get into.
No, not at all. It did take some time off the clock, though. I'll give them that, which may be part of the whole process, too, right? 4:33 to go here in the first half. We are at homecoming. We'll have a extended halftime show. David will bring you his halftime extravaganza, so stay tuned for that. And we'll bring you scores from around the state and maybe even a little college action, as we got Beavers in action as well. Here is a little shovel pass here on the left side, and it's going to be a gain of about 3 yards to the 45-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, the running back ran with some vengeance there. He took one of the Grizzly guys and just put a big hit on him. Grizzly guy was slow to pick up slow to get up after that.
3rd down. Okay, with 4:07 to go. As the clock is running, and that's exactly what McKay wants, as they send in the call from the sideline. Scoreboard has 4th down there. Not sure why, but here we go. 3rd down, and you got, I believe that's, it is Johnson going over to the outside. And we've got timeout for McKay. Yes, we do. We'll take the timeout as well. 3:45 left to go in the first half. Our scores, McMinnville 13 and McKay nothing. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
As we come back here, big 3rd down play for McKay, trailing 13-0 with 3:45 to go in the second quarter. McKay, I'm sure they'll go for it on 4th down if they need to here, if they end up in that position, but they need to get something rolling. They do trail. They want to put some points up on the board right now. They know McMinnville's going to get the ball, as we said, in the second half. McGowan, shotgun formation right below us. He's going to drop back. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to throw it. It's tipped up in the air. Ball is up, and it goes, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be a 1st down, and there's going to be a flag coming in on the far side. I don't think we get the pass interference because that ball was tipped, I believe, David, up in the midair, it looked like.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I mean, I don't know. Did he catch that cleanly, too? I think we'll find out on the penalty if that even matters.
And that they're discussing it, and they're saying, hey, do you want to write it there? And that is exactly what it's going to be, as they're still looking over to the coaching staff of McKay over on the far side.
Pass interference.
I thought it was tipped. It looked like it was tipped to me in the air. I don't know if you can tell. I know you've got the replay machine there, and they are going to say pass interference against McMinnville. It's going to be declined, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Royal Scots, and they are going to mark it at the 30-yard line with 3:37 to go in this second quarter.
I'd throw the challenge flag on that one.
Fortunately, we don't have that. Even it works well, right? It does work well in the other sports that use it. As we're down to 3:33 now for McKay. And they are going to take their time because, as I said, they don't want McMinnville to get the possession here and then to start off in the third quarter. Here we go. They're going to hand it off. Going to go right up the middle and nothing there. Nobody fool on that time, David. And really, if McGowan keeps it, he's got a big hole on the right side.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies are doing a really good job right now being stout and just stopping that run.
1st and 10 now. As they do get the call in from the coaching staff over on the far side. And like I said, they are going to milk this clock as much as possible.
They're doing a really good job at it, too.
They are going to wait. No, they're not going to wait. They're going to go. There's a blitz. There's a throw on the far side. Does he have enough time to come back and get to it? No, the ball is kind of just flounders up in the midair as McGowan just had to get rid of it before he got hit. Good job defensively by McMinnville. I believe that was Altry coming in on the near side who disrupted everything for McGowan, and he kind of throws it up. That does stop the clock as well with 2:31 to go. 13-0 is our score. And here they go. Up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers here on the near side. Let's make it 3 now. And it's the usual guys here. Gabe Gonzalez and Mancia Baez is here. And McGowan's got pressure. He throws it quickly. He throws it in the middle. He's got a lot of traffic. And it is a reception. It is a catch, but it is going to be no gain at all, as Altry was in there once again, almost came up with another sack. He's done a good job from the linebacker position, I believe, and just coming in there and disrupting everything. Don't you agree, David?
Yeah, no, I'm just looking to see if the time had been going. But, yeah, no, I'm looking at the time to see if they're going to go for it here on this down and then maybe even on 4th. If they can kill enough time, I don't think they can, though, with 2:22 to go.
It should be 3rd down. It is, as they're taking their time to get there, and now they're going to start the clock, and I'd be surprised if they don't take as much as they can here. As you said, is this 4th down? It is 4th down, David. 4th and 10. And they're going to drop back. Here's the blitz. Going to throw here on the near side, and the receiver has no idea, and it is intercepted at the 15-yard line. McGowan just had to throw it away, and Coda Spencer was there for the interception on the 15-yard line. And really on 4th down, it's almost as good as a punt. But the pressure by the Grizzlies, they just blitz, and don't give McGowan any time. His offensive line can't really hold them.
Yeah, and the fact that that play got set up by that earlier play is even more clutch.
Well, with 2:15 to go now, here we go. Do the Grizzlies have their 2-minute offense? We're going to find out. Bizon is in shotgun formation with Martin in the backfield. And McKay, they want to look at it. They want to talk about it with 2:15 to go. Don't go away. We've got an exciting second quarter. The Grizzlies try to put some more points up. They lead 13-0. We'll be back after this timeout.
We are Big Box Returns, and we sell Costco returns. We're going to start at 30% off. But the deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we come back here. The Grizzlies trying to add to their lead. 13-0 as Bizon draws back, has lots of time. Throws to the right side. It is caught. And coming in, running around the 20-yard line. Spins his way to the 25. And it looks like the ball may have popped out. And let's see. Nobody's saying they have it yet.
The Grizzly came up with it.
I sure hope so. And coming up with it there was Nelson. And looked at first, though, that that could have been a little dangerous there. When you start spinning around, you never know where you're going to get hit from.
Yeah, no, exactly.
144 and counting. They're going to give him 8 yards on the pickup. 2nd down and 2. Dropping back. Bizon looks. He's going to be flushed out. He's got plenty of time now. He's going to cut it up, and he's going to be hit, and he's going to be flung down, but not before he gets a 1st down to the 26-yard line. and he does pick up a first down, and McMinnville says, hey, we want to talk about it now. Stop the clock with 1:31 to go here in the second quarter. We'll keep it right here. And, David, if you're McMinnville, you want to get some more points on there, but you also don't want to give any points to this Royal Scot team who you've pretty much held in check here tonight.
Yeah, and they're creating so many offensive opportunities tonight. I think as a coach, you're really showing that confidence in the team, because it'd be easy to just run the ball out a couple times and just pick up that first down. Maybe pick up a first down, then just run the clock out. You get the ball in the third quarter. You're getting the ball back anyway. But
right.
To come out here a little bit more aggressive, it means you trust your offense tonight.
That's one thing that coaches always say, that, hey, the most important part of the game is that 2 minutes into the half and 2 minutes out of the half. And right now, this 2 minutes into the half, if he could get some points on the board, then you get the ball to start second half. That's huge.
Yeah, and that was one of the moments last week against West Salem. Mac had held them to pretty low score up to that point, but it was those last 2 minutes that really hurt the Grizzlies.
All righty, as they come back out here now with 1:31 to go. Bizon's going to see if he can do it with his arm for McMinnville. Here we go. Shotgun formation. In motion is Darnell. Look for Darnell to go across the middle. They're going to throw it here on the near side, and it is caught. It's going to be across the 40-yard line. Reception there by Nelson. And Nelson did a good job of just being on a little tightrope here to stay in bounds and get a first down and a little bit more. And Nelson gets it to the 42, and here they come as the clock will start rolling here. And they're just picking it apart. Those outside little gaps are open, and Nelson did a good job there of just finding the open spot. Here we go. Dropping back. Bizon, he's going to be flushed out on the far side. He's still looking. He's going to stop. He's going to try to throw across his body. Throws it in the middle of the field. It is caught down inside the 15-yard line.
Wow, what a crazy play there. He was just rolling around back there and just flung it down the field.
Coming up with it is Ben McKay. McKay just kind of walked right underneath the ball and come up with a big, big first down for McMinnville, and that puts them in field goal position and a little bit more here. Still lots of time, a minute to go here in the second quarter. Dropping back, and Bizon is going to hand it off and going forward for a gain to about the 11-yard line. And McMinnville is going to call a timeout there. And nice job of just trying to keep them honest there, David.
Yeah, you have to at this point. It's with just 50 seconds left. The Grizzlies are just knocking on that door. You got to make a play somehow.
So with 53 seconds to go, I think now you've got plenty of time. You've got one timeout left. McKay has no timeouts. So if you're McMinnville, you're going to try to do something here. You got plenty of time. You can still run the ball here too.
Yeah, and after two huge plays, you feel like you got the whole playbook open to you.
Yes, they do. So here they come out here now. If you're McKay, I think you're probably going to sit into a zone defense a little bit. And unfortunately, you give Bizon too much time, he's going to find somebody open. Here we go. 53 seconds to go, but plenty of time. But now they've got to get the 11 yards into pay dirt. And Bizon is going to throw it on the right side. Has a receiver into the end zone. Touchdown, Grizzlies! Perfect pass there. Bizon to Nate Ramba. And did a good job. And Bamba with the reception and the touchdown to make the score 19-0.
And still with 48 seconds left here in the half too. So they're gonna the Scots are gonna get back to the ball for a couple seconds there.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they decide to do anything else but just hold on to it because they go up there and there's the kick, and the kick is no good once again.
You
Not
feel
everything
this
go
one
right.
out,
That's
definitely.
right. I think you do if you're McKay. So 19-0 is our score. McKay trails our Grizzlies. Don't go away. We'll be back here on AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville and YamHillToday.com.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
As we come back to action, Grizzlies right now lead 19-0 as we get into Moon putting his foot into it, a high end-over-end kick. Not very long, and it bounces at the 30-yard line, then picked up by Johnson, going to roll around the right side, and then going to be driven out of bounds right around the 33-yard line. And that's where they will start with 41 seconds to go. And as we talked about in the break even, David, Royal Scots, I think, are just going to say, you know what, let's get into halftime and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, even the Grizzlies are signaling it. They're like, let's finish this half out and just regroup here.
It is homecoming, so we'll have a little extended halftime show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We'll give you scores from around the state and around anywhere we can find them. We'll also talk about college football as the Oregon State Beavers are hosting Houston here tonight. And let's see what they decide to do, as they are going to try to make an effort here. Shotgun formation for McGowan. McGowan is doing a hard count, slow snap. He's going to throw it here, and it is caught, and it's going to be behind the line of scrimmage. And once again, it is a reception, but just a short gain there for Romero. And they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. No, they're giving him a loss of 1.5 yards there. And they're hurrying back up to the line of scrimmage, which is a little bit surprising. As they come in there, we're down to 17 seconds. McGowan, hard snap, looks here, throws right away. It is caught, and it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it that. And looks like that's going to be, is that Johnson? It was. And really some completed passes, but just not for a lot of yards, as that ends our first half of play. Our score at halftime, McMinnville leads 19-0 over the McKay Royal Scots here from Wortman Stadium. It's been an interesting first half. We got a whole second half coming up, but first we have the halftime show coming up here on AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville and YamhillToday.com. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
Big boxes, Keith Urban guitars.
Big Bucks is music.
Big boxes, Hello Kitty loungers.
Big Box is recliners.
Big Box Returns is leather and fabric sectionals.
Big Box is pillows.
Big Box Returns, probably the best store in the entire world. Probably.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. If you're looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany A. Blinn has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
As we come back here to Workman Stadium, Brian Harris along with David Manriquez. And David, so far a good first half for McMinnville. You have to like what they did.
Yeah, not only did they come out firing all on cylinders and scored 14, they closed out the half to then end up 19-0 right now.
Yeah, and that's been the key. And they've done a good job of just moving the ball, making plays, making things happen. And you saw something you liked last week, and they kind of showed that, didn't they?
Yeah, in particular, it was just the playmaking all as a unit last week as far as receptions go. But then tonight, seeing Darnell step up his game. Not only that, but then also seeing Riley Martin play well last week, translating over to this week. And Bizon just doing a great job at contributing to the game overall and getting those guys involved in the offense overall.
We'll talk about some scores and what's going on. And one score I need to pass along to you already is the Beavers are in the lead on top of Houston. They're a 13.5-point underdog. They lead them 7-0. They just took the opening lead there. So that's a good sign there.
You can never stop believing, Brian.
It's a long game, David. Long game. It'll get a lot longer. So, but the extra point's probably a surprise too, as well.
That's right. That's a building point for them.
Yes, it
is.
Just
like the Grizzlies.
Yes, it is. Speaking of college football, we have a lot of time here. We'll get into some scores here in a little bit too. Your thoughts on the Oregon game tomorrow as they are going to take on Penn State at Penn State and a little bit of a whiteout.
Yeah, so I was saying it's a whiteout, just a really crazy crowd out there. I remember a couple years ago they had to have a helicopter come and break up a little riot at the tailgate. So it's a rowdy crowd. I'm just excited to see how the Ducks do in that sort of environment versus a pretty good team. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they've got a really good team. If you look at also the uniforms that the Ducks, you see any of those things?
Yeah, no, exactly. The uniforms they've been putting out right now have been crazy. I think this week they're doing are they zombie cleats or what do they call them? The glow in the dark green cleats.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. They are going to glow in the dark. So when you have the whiteout, they always turn the lights all the way off. And guess who's going to be the star of the show?
The mummy cleats. That's what they are. The mummy cleats. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, the star of the show will be those duckies and the glow in the dark, hopefully, if that works out. So should be kind of fun to see how that plays out tomorrow. That's going to be a big game tomorrow. I believe 5 o'clock. Is that right? 4:30,
yeah. Well, it's a 4:30 kickoff, but we were talking about it earlier today.
Yeah,
it's
4:38,
half an hour.
Got to have the pregame show, right?
It's like, oh my goodness, the games do not start at the time they say they're going to start, especially not in college football.
That is true. Should be a fun game tomorrow night. The Beavers here tonight, as we gave you a score, they lead 7-0. So it's a good start to see that for Oregon State here tonight. And we'll talk a little bit about that. Maybe even give you a little bit of Linfield news about their game tomorrow. I believe they have a game tomorrow, so it should be fun. And should be a fun weekend of sports. I saw somebody saying this could be like the greatest weekend of sports. You've got all these big games coming up, and you throw in a couple of key baseball games as well. We're getting down to that playoff mentality, which is awesome.
If the Ducks win and the Mariners go 3-0 against the Dodgers, it's going to be a good weekend regardless. It will be the best weekend of sports history right there.
I would love to see that happen. I don't know. I'll take 2 out of 3, if that's a thing for the Mariners.
Yeah.
2 out of 3, would that be good?
I'll live with that.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. So, we'll see what happens. So we got lots of good sports coming on this weekend. Lots of fun things happening. I know David's got a little bit of soccer talk he can talk about as well. So should be another fun weekend for everybody. And that includes our Linfield Wildcats, who, of course, Let's see. He's going to try to find it. They had a victory last week. I can't even find their schedule on here. Whatever. It's all good. We'll talk more about that as well. So lots to talk about. We have lots of time to talk about it as well. As it's like their next game, maybe against George Fox on October 4th. So that's what you got there. So they are 1-1 on the season. And, the next game is going to be October 4th against George Fox at George Fox. So kind of a weird schedule. You have a game, and kind of weird for the Linfields. They lose that game, their first game, and then they have a break, and then they play, and then they have another break.
Just such an odd rhythm to the schedule, right? No, but that's just such an odd structure of a schedule. You try to avoid having that many games separated early in the season. If anything, you're trying to fill those early so you can kind of build on momentum if you do have it.
And even if you don't have the momentum, you want to get it right, right?
Exactly.
You want to make amends what you got. So as yes, Norm, you're a day late and $1 short. As he's trying to give me information that's already old news. So
he's texting about the division champions in baseball.
He's got a one-track mind, doesn't he?
He's still talking about games that happened 2 days ago.
Oh, well, hey, here's some scores for you from around the state as we're going to try to get you what we can. You got Sandy Am defeating Sheridan 44-0 at halftime right now. That's a tough one. The Vale Vikings on top of the Lakeview Honkers. That's a 41-0 score as well. Dayton and Taft 7-6. That is a halftime score. That's a huge one there because that's a big game.
That's a defensive dogfight right there.
Yes, it is. Sweet Home on top of North Bend, 19-7. Crater all over Eagle Point, 42-0 at halftime. Cascade Christian up 14-0 against the Henley Hornets. Greatest name in really high school football, I think. Banks Braves 35, Willamina 7. Tough one for Willamina so far tonight.
Wow, that's tough. Yeah, that's on a good score right now.
You got Jervis. Whoops, I did a little refresh, and let's go Jervis, and they're on top of Valley Catholic, 24-8 in the second quarter. The Tula Lake Honkers 0 and the Bonanza Antlers 0. So there's an interesting one. And let's see, any other scores I can pass along to you from some of those other leagues? I guess not. So there we go. That's our kind of out-of-town scores, and if we get any other scores, we'll pass along to you as well. Trying to get one from my South Salem Saxons. They're taking on Grants Pass, the Cavemen.
West Lynn is leading Camas 20-0.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't Camas is one of the stronger schools up there, isn't it?
It is.
In that region, at least.
West Lynn's one of ours, definitely.
Yeah.
And so that should be a pretty good game. So we'll see if that continues to hold on. Other games here tonight that we can talk about. McDaniel is on the road at Jefferson. Lincoln is at Franklin. Ida B. Wells taking on Roosevelt. As I said, Grants Pass is on the road against my South Salem Saxons. West Salem is traveling to North Medford. And Sheldon is at Willamette, which is an interesting game there for many, many reasons. And then Sprague is taking on North Salem Vikings, and that'll be interesting to see. I think Sprague is going to be able to do what they need to do against them. Just down the road a little bit, actually it's at Sunset. Newburgh is taking on Sunset on the road. Grant is taking on Jesuit tonight. Westview is at Glencoe, and as you said, Camas is against West Lynn at West Lynn. Skyview taking on Oregon City at Oregon City, one of the best venues to see a high school football game if you haven't done that. Mountain View taking on Mountainside, and Lake Ridge taking on Central Catholic, and Tigard is at Sherwood tonight. Liberty is at Beaverton, South Ridge is at Cleveland, and Century is at Reynolds. So big games tonight around the area. We gave you that date and score. Amity is at Santee Am Christian here tonight, and Blanchette is at Newport. So there's that. Yamhill Carlton is hosting Kennedy here tonight. So far, we don't have any scores from them to pass along to you. Our score here is 19-0. It has been all McMinnville here tonight. Good to see.
Yeah, it's been good. Just strong offense that whole second half of that first half, right? The second quarter, and them just doing a good job at just moving the ball, getting the ball into playmakers' hands, and just a good mix of plays, getting different guys involved. And Bizon just has been really, really good that whole half.
Yeah, he really has. So it's been kind of fun here tonight. So hopefully you have a good, strong second half and to build on what they've done in the first half as well. And we are here at homecoming, and McKay has already come out. They're going to get an early warm-up here. Why not here? Our score, 19-0. All McMinnville. Don't go away. We'll be back after this. Time out.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery of knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy & Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation, and a myriad of other options, let Macy & Son walk that journey with you. Macy & Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151.
With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm. Grizzlies thrive on. It's time to high five. Hit the field, let's run. Grizzlies in the spotlight. Yeah, it's time to roll. Big drums kicking. Rock, rock, Grizzlies charge. Defense strong and offense large.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
As we come back here to Wortman Stadium, Brian Erickson along with David Manriquez. And David, we talk a lot of football. This is a football game, but there's also another side of football, too. You've seen a lot of soccer as well, and they've been doing some good things on the soccer field. Yeah,
the Grizzlies right now ranked number 2 in the state after a great game the other night, game where they won 4-0 against Lincoln. The season's been tough, though, because they started off the season with a tie against South Salem, one of the stronger teams out there.
Yes.
Lost to Lake Ridge. Lake Ridge 2-1. That was a tough game there. Lake Ridge is ranked number 1 right now. And then you had them beat Mountainside away 3-0, and then a tie versus West Lynn here. West Lynn originally was ranked the number 2 team, but they're still tough. You know what I mean? That was a really tough game for them. But you saw some really good plays out of Jose Farias and then Isaiah and Cruz. So there's a couple of different players out there that you're going to have to keep an eye out for.
Well, it's good to see they're doing well, and we'll keep track of them all season long as we do for this football team right here. And here is the kick, and it's going to be a spinning kick as it drops and dies at the 15, goes across the 20, 25, go across the 30, and a pretty good return for the Grizzlies, and that was Spencer. It was with the good return to the 32-yard line. And now if you're McMinnville, you want to add on to this quickly, David. You want to get things going here as they do lead 19-0. But you don't want to get comfortable. You want to get going. You want to get some points.
Yeah, because you know as soon as McKay gets that ball, they're going to slow that offense down, and they can pull some of that momentum that you have offensively coming into this half.
And with a 19-point lead, though, you got to love that. So here they come. Shotgun formation as always, pretty much. Here's going to be a handoff here on the near side. Going to be Martin. Going to cut it up, and he is going to go forward for about 6 yards as he gets to about just inside the 39-yard lines where they're going to mark it. And a nice run there by McMinnville, and that's exactly something you talked about earlier. Is you wanted to see him and have Martin get the ball more.
You got to establish a run, Brian. You got to get that defense to respect that run. That's going to open up the pass game for Bazan.
2nd down and 4 as we just started the third quarter of play, and we'll get that going here. And here's Bazan, and he's going to get it to Martin. Going to break through. He's going to break one tackle, breaks the second. Going to get awfully close to a first down, and it's like they are going to mark it. They are. It's going to be a first down, McMinnville.
Good shifty running on both those runs. Even though it was just a short amount of yardage, he got forward and got that first down. Good run there.
11:06 and counting. The Grizzlies are going to do what they want. They also don't want to show a lot, too, David, because you've got another big game coming up here next week as they'll be on the road taking on Liberty. And so they want to keep some stuff in the bag as they are going to flush it out to the left side. Bazan's going to step across, and it's going to be incomplete. And it's like his pass was intended for Yoakum, and it's going to be 2nd down. You know, the key, too, is just to get that momentum, get these guys. And also you want to stay healthy, too, for next week.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a hard balance, especially in a game where you're ahead. You still want to keep the pressure on. That way you don't give up a good opportunity for your team. But at the same time, you are trying to manage for the next game.
2nd down and 10, ball at the 42-yard line for McMinnville. Clock is stopped at 10:45. Zahn looks over his defense. Hard snap. He's going to give it. Option over the far side to Martin. He's going to try to cut it up on the left side. He breaks one tackle, breaks a second tackle, still on his feet, and he's going to pick up 11 yards and a nice first down run for Martin. Then a flag comes flying in late back there towards the 46-yard line. Let's see if we can get that, and they're going to go talk to each other, and I think it's the only one I see right now. Not a good position for McMinnville.
Yeah, especially after a really good run there. He shed 2 tacklers there to pick up all that yardage, but it looks like it might get called back for maybe a hold, right?
It is exactly what it is. Bring it on back in a personal foul against McKay. So offsetting penalties there, Dave. That's huge. As both teams get the penalties and they offset, and so we'll have to see now as they are going to bring up 2nd down and 10. 10:36 to go. Once again, Oregon stays on top of Houston, 7-0. The Houston team coming in at 3-0 on the season. Now they're gonna see. They marked it forward, then they marked it back. Kind of confused, David.
I thought they were just getting a redo.
I think it seems like it is. They are going to move it back here now, and it's going to bring 2nd down 10. Kind of like where we said it was. Not sure why they did all that fun stuff, but hey, it's fun stuff, right? Here we go. Trips on the far side as the clock is rolling at 10:30 to go in the third quarter. Bazan, he's going to have to step up out of the pocket. Now still looking down. He throws across and has it intercepted. No, it's incomplete. It was not a good reception. Good job there defensively by the defender there, Gonzalez. No, there's Monsi Vaez. He stepped right in there. Once again, they step inside there, David, and almost picked off another one.
Yeah, a little bit too much scrambling back there. I know it's worked out for him tonight, but that was very risky play there as he tried to thread the ball right past 2 defenders, really. 3. It looked like there's 3 different defenders in that area.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now as probably another passing formation or situation, but you've got Martin in the backfield for Bazan. You've got 2 receivers on each side. And Zon's going to throw it. He's got blitz, and he's got to throw it quickly, and he has a receiver. It is caught, going right up the middle, and breaks one tackle, a second tackle, a third, gets the first down and more across the 30 or 40, down to the 35-yard line. That was Grant Yoakum with a big reception and a big first down for McMinnville. That's exactly what they needed. A lot of stuff happening. The guys were blitzing in. Yoakum just kind of a slant pattern. And Bazan doing a good job of letting those defenders get there and finding Yoakum as he's cutting across.
Yeah, and he did a good job at following he was patient as well. He followed those blocks downfield, and the Grizzlies doing a good job at blocking downfield, creating some space for Yoakum there.
Here we go. It's going to be an option. Going to be kept by Bazan. Goes right to the left side, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards. Does a good job as he gets inside the 26-yard line. Saw the opening, realized that there was nothing there for there's Martin in the backfield, and he wasn't going to pitch it, and he kept it, and smart decision. Picks up 9.5, bring up second and short. Love the way they're moving this ball. All different types of things going on here, David.
That's what I was going to say. They've sprinkled in a couple different types of runs to try to get that ball down the field.
Here we go. Bazan's going to throw it here. Quick pass, and it's going to be to the 25-yard line. It's going to be a first down, and it's going to be down to the 20-yard line. We're at 9:09 to go and counting here in the third quarter. Our score is 19-0. Grizzlies in the lead. They come in that full house backfield for McMinnville. Son's going to option it to the right side. Going to go in, going to cut it in, spinning, and getting a short gain there is Bradley Thompson. Actually, a little bit more than I thought. Gets to the 18-yard line, pick up about 3 yards. And you get a 17-yard line. It's kind of interesting. They have the whole backfield. They got 3 backs back there, Martin and Bradley, and just doing a good job of just finding an open. I think Yoakum's back there now in that full house backfield. He's got lots of options there. He's got single coverage over on the far side if they decide to throw the ball. We're just approaching the 8-minute mark. Here's the handoff. Going to go to the right side, and it's going to be a gain of a couple yards to the 14-yard line. And Martin got hit hard. He slowly
Very
get
slow.
up. Yeah. He kind of got taken down. But he's going to be all right, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
My go-to play doesn't work here. I don't know what I'd do after this. That's as far as my offensive skills would go.
Your offensive coordinator is David Manriquez. And
when that run didn't work, I don't know what I'd call next.
How's your fantasy football team, by the way?
As good as my play calling.
Okay, that's what I thought. Here we go. Full house backfield once again. It's 3rd down and 5 from the 15, and Bazan's going to throw it. He steps in out of this pressure, comes to the right, throws to the right, has a receiver wide open. Touchdown, Grizzlies. And a little trash talking going down there by McMinnville, which is a little unfortunate. And with the reception there is Nate Bomba, who comes up with the reception and the trash talking. And you do lead 25-0. Hate to see the trash talking thing, but good reception. Great pass by Bazan.
It was crazy little scramble in the backfield there. He did a really good job at kind of getting in that space and making that play. That was huge.
Well, let's see if they can convert now on the extra point. And they're showing going for 2. Bazan, shotgun formation. He's going to throw, throws across the center, and he has a receiver into the end zone, touchdown. The 2-point conversion is good. Grant Yoakum with the reception to make it 27-0 in favor of the McMinnville Grizzlies. It's been all McMinnville here tonight. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this. Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
As we come back here, here's the return to the 40-yard line and make it the 41-yard line. As the nice return for McKay, as now they mark at the 42-yard line with 7:04 left to go in the third quarter. Our score is 27-0, and Grizzlies defense has been really impressive here tonight. But it's nice to see the offense rolling as well, David.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, even just right now, that special teams play, it was a pretty good kick, and then just a good return there. But overall, it's been on the defensive side, on the offensive side, and a variety of different playmakers getting out there for the Grizzlies and just making it happen for them tonight.
Here we go. McGowan comes under center for the first time. Is that a new quarterback there, David? Trying to see on those uniforms.
18.
Okay, it's still McGowan, but he went under center for the first time tonight. A little bit surprising, and kind of threw his offense off apparently too, because they're going to mark it back 5 yards. They get back to the 37-yard line. McGowan once again under center. Officially it's their first play here tonight. And he's going to pitch it. And he's going to try to go to the outside. Nothing there. Ball's on the ground. And the Grizzlies pick it up. And they're going to have it at the 37, 38-yard line. But let's see. They're saying that the runner is down back at the 35. And unfortunately, that is Stefan Romero, who's still down. And he is going to be taking a look at. They're going to look at him now. But the officials are going to talk about it now to make sure that they have this correct. As they are going to look at Romero. And David,
yeah, it was super hard to tell if he just got pounced on and then that ball popped out, or if it was in the middle of the run. The next thing I knew, I was out there, so I don't. It looked like he was down. I guess it just depends on what they call, right?
Yeah.
There's no replay they got to worry about.
No, but you can see the head official going over to talk to Coach Tomlin to tell him exactly what happened there, what they're going to decide. And it looks like from the way they're calling the defense out there, so they're going to say that he was not down, and which is interesting. I didn't hear a whistle on there, but they're going to say he was not down, and it's going to be, he was down. It was going to be still McKay ball. He was down. So
watching the replay is super close.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You look at the college, they have a million different cameras everywhere, and the pros, you don't have that in high school. We're the only camera here. So and we can't even see what it is going to be. But it's going to be McKay ball as the clock continues to run with 6:54 and counting. McKay gets a second life after that. Second down and 16. Back in that shotgun formation is McGowan. Taking his time as much as he can. He's going to draw back. He's got a blitz. He's got to throw it. It is incomplete. And really laying a hit out there was Spencer. And Spencer kind of hit Gonzalez. And Gonzalez had no idea the ball was even coming to him because it wasn't supposed to. But McGowan just trying to get rid of it. And Spencer just kind of laid a licking there on Gonzalez, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 16.
It was close to being an interception. I mean, none of the defensive backs are ready for it, but the way it had popped out there, it was like if they would have had their backs turned, if they would have been turned around to him, that's an easy interception there.
Update from Corvallis: it's the Beavers 14 and Houston nothing.
You can't stop believing.
With 13:43 to go in the first quarter, so Beavers have struck early and struck often so far in that game. And they are a big underdog in that one here. They lead 14-0 right now. Our score here is 27-0 in favor of your Grizzlies. Here is the snap, and it's going to be a fake and throw to the right side, and it's going to be caught and maybe a couple yards to the 38-yard line, if that. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 14 now for the Scots. Good defense once again by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Grizzlies have been swarming to the ball all night. Not only possibly causing that turnover there that was overturned, but just been running around making some big plays tonight.
Big plays are the key, and here we go as we come up here for the big punt.
I mean, I honestly think McKay's just shook that the Beavers are up 14-0 right now.
How true, how true. McGowan is back to kick. He's standing at the 29-yard line. Lots of guys trying to go in the wrong places right now for McKay. Here's the snap, a little high. McGowan's got to get it off quickly. He does. Pretty good punt over on the far side, and it goes out of bounds. No return, and they're going to mark it at the 25-yard line. So you'll take that if you're McKay, and no return. You kick it out on the far side. That's a pretty good thing. Grizzlies start at the 25 with 5:36 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, as explosive as the Grizzlies have been, the last thing you want to do is give them another chance to make a play out there.
Yeah, it's really the key there for McMinnville is to make some stops. Now, if you're McMinnville, I think you're very methodical, and you're going to make some things happen and try to get some guys to mix it around, and you have some injuries out there. Try to find some new guys to step up, and this is a great time to try it. Here we go. Bazan, he fakes. He's going to roll. He's going to keep it. He's going to go to the far side. He's just going to loft it up and throw it out of bounds. Smart play there by Drew as he just kind of got rid of it to not take the sack or make anything crazy happen, because that's what happens sometimes is you try to make something happen, and that's when bad things do happen.
Yeah, I mean, regardless if you're ahead like this, those are the type of things that you start looking at, right? You want to make sure that the quarterback is being patient, making the plays within the system and what you're calling, and just showing that maturity in those moments to just wait. The plays will be there tonight. They've been there tonight. So you just got to wait until that opportunity opens up and execute when you get that chance.
5:28 to go in the third quarter. It is 27-0. All McMinnville here tonight. Here we go. Handoff. Martin's going to try to cut the corner. Now he's going to cut it up, and he's going to be taken down, but not before he picks up about 4.5 yards to about the 34-yard line. They're going to mark him in there for a total of 4. Riley has a nice burst of speed when he cuts it, though. He's going upfield. Good job, though, by McKay to stay with him. We are just approaching the 5-minute mark here. Just a reminder, we got the Big Air Show going on in McMinnville this weekend. Oregon State football happening as we speak. They lead 14-0 as we're back to action. They throw across the center. It is caught, and it's going to be a first down, McMinnville.
And with 4:46 right here, Brian, they're just moving the ball downfield, just exactly like you said, methodically.
If you can do it and get that momentum, and with Ben McKay's big reception there, that's a perfect way to do it. Another first down, and they just keep the clock running. Get out of here, hopefully injury-free would be the ideal situation. Also, Oregon State, as we said, playing, and then we've got Oregon playing tomorrow. Here's a pass, and it is caught. Nice little stutter step, and going to pick up about 6-7 yards. Their reception by Darnell, who's been quiet in the second half, played a big first half for McMinnville.
Yeah, but I mean, what I want to see from this team in general now. I mean, Darnell's had his opportunities tonight. Is I want to see them close this game out with good discipline and not shooting themselves in the foot, not making any silly turnovers, no big penalties. Just kind of really closing this game out and just showing that when it comes down to doing these disciplined things, they're able to execute. Yeah,
I totally agree. That's that would be huge here as they are doing it right now as we're at the 3:44 mark. And Martin gets the handoff, and really not much there. Good job there by McKay to make the stop. And it's going to bring up third down and 3 as they're right at midfield right now.
Yeah, Martin got lit up right there again, too.
Yeah, he's going to come over to the sideline. He's going to get checked out here. And he's been hit hard a couple times here tonight as McMinnville is going to take a timeout. And we will as well. 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. McMinnville leads 27-0. Don't go away. We'll be back after this timeout.
If you're looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany A. Blinn has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
As we come back to action here with 3:20 to go. Big third down play for McMinnville, 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation. Handoff, no, fake. Dropping back, Bizon. He's got pressure. He's going to step up into that pressure. He's going to hit him hard from the back, and he holds on to the ball, and the ball pops out, and there's no whistle yet. And it's like McMinnville should have the ball, and they do. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that's a tough one because Bizon got hit hard from the backside, and it's going to bring up 4th down for McMinnville with 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
That was one of the only things I didn't want to see it happen right now. You don't want to take big hits like that at this point in the game.
No, you don't. I really like the way he has that presence too of being in the pocket, and when there's pressure, he's able to step up. But you can only step up and take so much time back there before you're hit. And the Grizzlies, leading 27-0, are going to go for it on 4th and 6 from their own 47-yard line. Bizon, shotgun formation. He's going to drop back. He's got pressure. He's got to get rid of it. He does, and he has a receiver. It is caught, and it's going to be short of a 1st down. They're at the 49-yard line, and it's going to be a turnover on downs to McKay. Impressive catch here on the near side. Unfortunately, it's not going to be long enough, but there's a flag back in the backfield.
They might pin them further back and try to get them to punt.
I mean, McKay might just say, "No, we don't want you to have the ball anymore."
That might be true too.
Yeah, so they is going to go against McMinnville, and McKay is going to decline it, I'm guessing, because they want the ball. They'll take the ball at the 49-yard line. It is going to be a hold against McMinnville. It is decline. 1st down for McKay with 2:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, if you're McKay, you want to try to get things moving. You want to get some momentum as well, Dave, because you've got some stuff to work on that but you got a game next week at Forest Grove, and so you would love to make something happen here. That game at Forest Grove is their 2nd road game in a row. Then they've got 3 at home: Hillsboro, McNary, and Aloha.
Yeah, I mean, in the first couple games of the season, obviously, they had a lot of little things that they could point to as far as improvements. This week is going to be a little bit harder watching some of this tape, but there's been moments out there.
As McGowan steps in, he's got lots of time. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Looking, just throws it and had a receiver over on the far side, Alan Kuiper, but unfortunately could not get it to him, and it's going to bring up 2nd down. It's funny, this McKay team has had McGowan a lot of time back there, and the Grizzlies have done a good job of blitzing, getting in there. That time they didn't even blitz, and they got in there pretty quickly. 2nd down and 10 now.
Yeah, his defense has them a little bit shook. They've done a good job all night.
Holding anybody scoreless really is very difficult. And they're trying to get the guy off the field, and he's slowly going off. I don't know if he's going to make it. I think it's one of those things where they know they're going to take a lot of time off the field, so he doesn't have to rush too much. And here's a little shovel pass here and going nowhere. Good job defensively by McMinnville. There, a little shovel pass to Gonzalez, and he goes backwards as he goes to the 44-yard line. Started at the 49, lost the 5.
It was an interesting formation as well. It was almost like pyramid-like.
Yeah. Tried to mix it up a little bit. This defense really, I think, for McMinnville has to be very impressive. We'll say hello to Brian. Welcome. Thank you so much for the kind comments. And go Grizzlies. As David's hitting the wrong buttons, we'll try to get back to... there we go. Full screen is 3rd down and 15. And under center once again, McGowan draws back. He looks to the right, looks to the center, throws to the right side, has a receiver. It is in and out of his hands. Incomplete. And the Grizzlies did a good job there defensively. As soon as the ball was hit, it looks like he's got an injured receiver on the far side. But may have been Yoakum who was over there who made the play. And it's going to bring up 4th down and 15.
Yeah, I don't know how much the defensive back made a play there. It was just the receiver had a chance to make a play on there, but it was just a tough pass.
Yeah, well, it was there, but I think once it hit his hands, he did knock it out. He's still over there, not really looking at him. Should be helping him over there. He's just there on the sideline, just kind of stretching now, and I'm not sure if they are going to actually take a look at him because they are getting into punting formation here. I think the officials now are going to say, hey, let's take a look at the receiver down on the field on the far side. And they are going to go take a look at him with 1:16 to go. It is 27-0, all McMinnville right now. They just dragged the player off to the side. And so, all right, not sure what's going on there, but there we go.
They got him to safety. That's what happened there.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And we've got a timeout, McKay. All right. Oh, yes. 27-0 is our score. 1:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Don't go away. We've got more coming up right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
Big Box is small rugs.
Big Box is big rugs. Big Box is flooring. Is comforters.
Big Box is fun.
Big Box is axe throwing. Deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
As we come back to action, here's the pass, and they're going to go for it on 4th down, set upon it, and it's going to go incomplete. It's going to be turnover on downs. Hey, here's one thing we forgot to mention, though, David. If you want to get a big $5 coupon, you can head on to Big Box Returns tomorrow and do the secret code, Go Grizz. You tell that to anybody there, Go Grizz. You should get a $5 coupon that you can use, okay? One per family. So, David, you should go use that tomorrow, okay?
Hey, Big Boxer's got the stuff.
That's right. So make sure you go over there and just say, hey, Go Grizz. And that's the Big Box keyword for a big $5 coupon tomorrow over there at Big Box Returns. And that's because of a Grizzly victory. We'll get you that here. And it's like they're on their way. As here's the pass, or excuse me, a run by Bizon. He's going to get a run of about 2 yards. So make sure you say, hey, you saw the game and you want to get that discount you can get from Big Box Returns. And the secret code, once again, Dave?
Go Grizzlies.
Go Grizz.
Go Grizz.
Go Grizz. And so make sure you use that and get your $5 off. So we'll tell you that a couple more times for the end of the night. As Bizon gets it, he's going to cut it up. Nice job of just taking his time and not throwing it, kind of faking it without really showing the ball. And he picks up a big run of about 7 yards, and he's going to be close to a first down. Don't think he's going to get it. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1.
I think they put on the half-yard line there.
You said that just to get me going, didn't you? There is no half-yard line. You know that. Jeff knows that. We all know that. But I do know that's the end of the quarter. After 3, our score, McMinnville 27 and McKay 0. We go into the fourth quarter. Grizzlies the big lead. Don't go away. We'll be back with the fourth quarter coming up right after this.
Transitions in life. Sometimes it's difficult. When a loved one leaves us, Macy and Son is there for you, a trusted friend for 5 generations in Yamhill County. At that time, you have lots of questions and you need someone to walk with in every step of the way. Burial or cremation, and a myriad of other options, let Macy and Son walk that journey with you. Macy and Son McMinnville. Give them a call, 503-472-6151. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab wants to see you make a full and quick recovery so that you can get back into life and the things that you like to do. Their friendly staff will listen and encourage and guide you through each step of the rehabilitation process. From low back pain to post-surgical rehabilitation after a shoulder surgery or knee replacement, they are here to help. Andrew Physical Therapy, Orthopedic and Sports Rehab. Give them a call at 503-435-1900.
As we come back to action, start the fourth quarter of play. Here we go. 3rd and 1 for McMinnville. Handoff, and it's going to be short of a first down. Don't think they're going to give him the mark there. And trying to see who was that running with the ball for McMinnville. It is going to be Benson Strickland. And it's going to bring up 4th and 1 now for McMinnville. As they come up here to the line of scrimmage once again, quickly now. Full house backfield for Bizon. He's going to hand it off, and Strickland's going to go. No, it's going to be a pitch here. Yoakum's going to get. He's going to get a first down or more, and he gets across the 20-yard line. He had everybody fooled, and a nice job there by Yoakum. Gets a first down and a lot more. What a play call there, David.
Yeah, and it was fantastic execution as well. It had me tricked for a second there as well.
As they get it, and they get a first down, the drive continues with 11:15 to go here in the ball game. 27-0 is our score. And here we go. Handoff going to go, and trying to keep it is Thompson. He's going to cut it to the inside. Going to pick up about 7-8 yards as he gets to the 13. Make it the 12-yard line. Nice gain there. Pick up about 8.5 yards for Thompson. Now she's getting some more people in there, David, and some more guys, some more names out there on the field. Gets a little more experience.
Yeah, and some good movement as well. Like it's just that play that misdirected him and everything.
We've got an official timeout. We have an injured player down at the 6-yard line, and we'll keep it right here. Just remember, Grizzlies look like they're going to go on to victory here, leading 27-0, and you use that big box secret code tomorrow for $5 off, only 1 coupon per family, and say Go Grizz.
Go Grizz.
1 coupon per weekend. Go Grizz. Say Brian and David sent you, and you heard it on yamhilltoday.com and also AM 1260 KLYC. And I haven't heard anything from the guys down in Corvallis, so it's either a good news or a bad news.
They're getting rowdy. The Bees are out here putting a whomping on Houston.
Wouldn't that be a nice thing to see? Because they really need to do that, because the Beavers have struggled, as we all know, mightily, as they still lead 14-0, and there's 5:50 to go in the second quarter. So they're holding their own right now at home, which is great.
I mean, it just makes me sad knowing that there's a bunch of Beaver fans out there that weren't believing tonight, and now they're getting a chance to watch their team win.
Well, I'd be surprised if there's that many people at the stadium, to be honest with you. You look at that, and it was...
That's why I have respect for Jeff, because he's no fair weather fan. He's out there whether they're winning or losing.
That is true. That is true. All righty, here we go. 2nd down and 2 with 10:35 to go. Bizon's going to throw it here on the near side. Has a receiver. It is up, and it is... Is it intercepted? It is going to be intercepted there in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, that one felt a little bit forced there.
You tried to go with the height that you had down here, and that pass was intended here on the near side for Nelson, and just underthrown a little bit. Nelson didn't have a chance to come back to it, And good job there by the defender to be in the right place, right time, and he intercepts it with 10:29 to go here in this ball game.
Yeah, he just didn't have very good field. He didn't have good positioning there once that ball was up in the air.
It's one of those ones that, with the defender playing on the inside, you want to throw it to the outside and high, and if nothing else, be overthrown. And here we go. McKay with the ball once again. Grizzlies trying to keep that shutout. McGowan throws across the center, and it's going to be intercepted. It is at the 33-yard line, and it's going to be thrown down at the 28. Interception for McMinnville. And coming up with the ball for McMinnville was Brady Schoof.
And they're just throwing at each other at this point.
Yes, they are. They are just going up there, and Schoof with the big interception. Right place, right time. Came in there, curled in, and got the big interception for McMinnville as back-to-back passes, back-to-back interceptions. Yes, you got the Grizzlies coming out, break the huddle, and okay, there we go. I was going to say they're a guy short out there. Are they a guy too many now? They're a guy too many. Okay, so they're guy coming out and in, and here we go. 10:20 to go in the ball game. Shotgun formation, and it's going to be handed off right up the middle, and a nice job of just coming in there and blitzing the gap there. I believe that may have been Romero with the stop for a gain of 1. Get it inside the 19-yard line. Let's call it the 18. Second down and 9. Or should be 28, I should say. 28-yard line. I was getting too eager. Here we go. With 9:52 and counting.
Very methodical.
Yes, they are. They want to take some time off the clock. But they also want to be effective and keep that momentum going. Here we go. It's dropping back. Throws across the center. Has a caught. It's received at about the 15-yard line. And Nelson with a little dip-de-doo. And he's going to get a first down and a lot more as he gets down to the 13. Nice time in play. Nice quick pass and nice reception. And we can see that combination for the rest of the year. That would be perfect, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and good yardage after the catch as well.
Grizzlies. 1st and 10 from the 15. I should say inside the 15 now. Bizon, shotgun formation. He's going to hand it off here on the near side. And it's going to go through, breaking a tackle, and the flag comes flying in. And I believe that was Thompson with the run. They get him down to inside the 12-yard line. But there is a flag. And indication is holding. As they will bring it on back with 9:07 to go. Reminder, next week we'll be on the road as we'll be at Liberty. So we'll be there, and then the week after that we'll be at home once again against Newburgh, on the road on the 17th against Sherwood, and then to end off the season the 24th against Century at home and Glencoe on the 31st. Halloween at home. Should be fun. Here we go. 3 receivers on the far side for Bizon. And he's going to look to the far side, throws to the center, has a receiver. That's Autry. He gets it, and he's going to get back to the 20-yard line. A gain of about 4.5 yards. And Autry is coming out hobbling a little bit on his right leg. Hopefully he's going to be all right as they get him off the field. 3rd down, should be 2nd down and 17. We're down to 8:30 to go.
Fortunately for him, it looks like it might be cramps.
It does hurt when you get those. 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Bizon taking his time. Drops back, rolls to the left. Looking, throws across his body, has a receiver, and is incomplete. And tried to get it right here on the near side. May have been intended for... I didn't see it. Oh, that was probably Darnell. It was. And it's going to stop the clock with 8:08 to go. 3rd down and 17.
One of the few times you can see that clock stop.
Yeah. Let's see what they decide to do here. And definitely, 4 down territory, I think, if they need to use it.
You need to get inside the 5-yard line for a first down. Here we go. 2 receivers on each side for the Grizzlies. And dropping back Bizon, and he gets it, and he's got a little slant pattern right up the middle. It's caught to the 5, into the end zone. Does he get there? No, they're going to say he's down the 1-yard line.
That looked close, though, didn't it, Brian?
It did, but that knee went down. Nice job by McMinnville, a nice slam pattern, and a nice big pickup for the first down and more with 7:53 to go here in this ball game. And Bizon is going to step up there with probably his full house backfield, I'm guessing, once again. And he does. He's going to have options. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes it himself here. Here we go. First and goal at the 1. Bizon taking his time. He's going to change the play. Tallman gave him a signal. He's going to relay it to his line. Here we go. He's going to keep it. No, he's going to hand it off and going, pushing. Do we have it? And they're going to say nothing. Nothing. He's going to see second down. That's a tight one there, as both the offensive line, defensive line are just pushing each other, and they do not give it to him. Going to bring a second down and goal now as we approach the 7-minute mark. Quickly, Bizon comes up there in the backfield. You got Yoakum. I believe Thompson's back there with him as well. And it's going to be handoff right up the middle into the end zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Grizzlies.
That one he fell in. It was a little more clear on that one.
Exactly what you wanted to see. And you see Thompson going right up the middle. The offensive line gave him the path to put it into the end zone with 6:44 to go.
Now the defense has a tough task of trying to keep this team scoreless.
It would be ideal as they come on to kick the extra point, and that is Moon. Here is the snap. It's good. The left-footed kicker gets it up, and the kick is good as well. So with 6:44 left to go in the ball game, it's 34-0. All McMinnville here tonight. Don't go away. We'll be back here on yamhilltoday.com and AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville right after this.
Are you looking to spend less and get more on your next vehicle? At Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan, they've got you covered. As McMinnville's premier Ford and Nissan dealership, they offer a wide selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, all in a stress-free, customer-first environment. Their motto, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, means you'll enjoy the convenience of a large dealership with the personal touch of a local business. Visit Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan at McMinnville today or call 503-376-9650. Chuck Colvin Ford Nissan.
As we come back here to Workman Stadium, Brian Ayers along with David Manriquez. Our score here is 34-0. All McMinnville here tonight. Our goal at the end of the game will give you some scores from around the state. But here's one that was passed along to us. Thanks, Jackie. This is like in the second quarter. It's South Salem 41 and Grants Pass 49. And that's not even halftime score yet. So it's just barely getting into halftime. So 49-41. That game could be 90-90 by the end of that game. So
I don't even know how you slow down the offenses going into the second half.
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if the defenses will show up in the second half or what. It's one of those games, too. You never know what's going to happen. So here we go. 6:44 left to go in our ball game. And the Grizzlies are trying to hold on to this shutout here as Moon's going to do a straight kick, and it's going to be taken about the 26-yard line. Stutter step goes down and down to the 30-yard line, and then getting hit. There is, let's see, I want to make sure I get him because he's been all over the place tonight, Gonzalez, and he took a blow there after kneeling down. But it's one of those things, too, you're running, then you don't know he's kneeled down until the last second. The officials are talking about something. The ball's going to be placed at the 31-yard line, and it's 6:37 now to go. The Grizzlies defense, see if they can step up and hold this shutout for the entire game.
Here we go as they do get Gonzalez off the field now after returning that kick. Here we go. Under center is McGowan, and he's going to pitch it to the right side, and the Grizzly defense is right there, and they're going to hit once, twice. Flags come flying in, and a good job there by the defense of just smothering the defender. And I think that flag is going to be a hold against McKay. It is. It's going to go against them, and it's going to probably be second down, would be my guess there. Good job there of that speedy defense right here. We come on here with 6:28 to go. I'm not sure what happened there, David, but, we're at the 29-yard line now. One of the McKay coaches got himself some pizza, and he's out of here. Didn't seem too excited about that. Here we go, 6:19. Trips over on the far side for McKay. Going to bring up second down and 12. McGowan going to get rid of it right away, and it's intercepted at the 34-yard line by Thompson. He's going to fall his way to the 25, and a good job by Thompson. Right place, right time for a big interception. And McGowan takes off his helmet, and he just runs to the sideline.
Now I think the toughest part for the defense that they're making plays like this is going to be if the offense goes down and scores again, how many possessions are they going to have against the defense at this point?
I see Coach Tomlin over here talking to his quarterback, Bizon. He's like, okay, I'm guessing if you're, 6 minutes ago, David, you're up 34-0. You're just going to try to take some time off the clock, just kind of get things rolling, and let's see what they decide to do. As McKay's rolling 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They ran two guys out late there as they got back onto the field. Here we go. Bizon is going to hand it off to the right side, breaking inside and down to the 15-yard line, pick up 10 yards, and a nice run there. Look at that.
He just sliced right up there and picked up that yardage like nothing.
That was
Put a couple moves. Well done.
Yeah, Strickland with a nice run. He said his name a few times here this quarter. Good to see. As looks like that auto coming out, and here we go. First and goal, or first and 10, I should say. They give them a first down there. As we're at 5:30 and counting now. I'll be surprised if they do nothing more than just run the ball now and just kind of keep that clock running. Here's the handoff. Once again, going to break through, and Strickland breaks it inside the 10-yard line. Picks up about 5.5 yards. Nice run there again. And this McKay team getting a little bit tired here. They don't have as many players, of course, as you're on the road, and get a little tired. A lot of guys playing both ways out there as well.
Yeah, and the McMinnville guys doing a good job here, staying motivated in these runs.
We've hit the 9 o'clock hour, and so you're listening to AM 1260 KLYC McMinnville. Also, YamHillToday.com. Thanks for watching us here, and you can check it out all season long. We'll be here every Friday night for high school football, and there's even a Thursday night in there. And here is Strickland. He's going to go to the outside, and he's going to be a hit as he rolls his way into the 10-yard line, and may have got back to the line of scrimmage, if nothing else. So that Thursday night game, David, is going to be on the 9th here at home against Newburgh. So there you go. Good time.
Throw the rival off by playing them on an odd day.
That's right. It is statewide in service the next day. So South has a game on Friday night that night. So guess where I'll be. Here we go. 4:04 and counting. And Bizon is just making sure he can take as much time off as possible. It is going to be 3rd down and 5. Ball sitting on the 10-yard line. Got to get to the 5. Bizon's going to drop back, throws a little slant pattern across the middle. It is caught. It's going to be a first down and more as they get down to the 3-yard line. That pass has been very effective here. They've used it 3 or 4 times tonight. Successfully, too.
Yeah, the passing in this game has been really good. All the routes downfield and the receivers making plays when Bizon does throw the ball out there for them to catch it. It's just all worked out really well tonight as far as the pass game goes.
And just like that,
We've got a timeout. McMinnville with 3:35 left to go in the ball game. It's 34-0. All McMinnville. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
We are Big Box Returns, and we sell Costco returns. We're going to start at 30% off. But the deal is we're only open Saturdays and Sundays, 9 to 5. We are right across the street from the Yamhill County Fairground. Come on down and see us.
Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most with life insurance. As we come back to action here, with 3:35 to go, Grizzlies lead 34-0. They are threatening to score. First goal from the 3, and there's the handoff. It is going to be a short gain, a little bit more than I thought, inside the 1-yard line. And trying to get in there and try to put some points on the board. And I believe with that run, was that Bradley? And the Grizzlies are going to have to take another timeout as we have an injured player on the field with 3:21 to go. So don't go away, as we'll keep it right here. Just a reminder, tomorrow you want to head on into Big Box Returns tomorrow or Sunday and use the secret code because the Grizzlies won this weekend. That's the only time it's active after a big victory. And you can use that code, GOGRIZ, and that'll get you $5 off. So David and I are going to be going in tomorrow and probably both tomorrow and Sunday and hanging out there, aren't we?
Hopefully, that's a goal.
It is a good thing. Go see Scott Davies, say hello to them, but use that code. You're going to get that $5 off, and they know you're listening and watching here on YamhillToday.com and AM 1260 KLYC. Go Grizz.
Go Grizz for that deal.
That's right. Just a reminder, next week we'll bring you all the action. We'll be at Liberty High School. So Jeff will be back and talking about his Beavers and how they are trouncing Houston right now. And I'm sure he'll be talking all about that.
It's a big night for Beaver fans, especially the true ones that have stayed true through the whole season, not fair weather fans.
It's still early, though. It's 14-10 now. How quickly that changed, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
You got to stay hopeful, though.
Okay.
I think you have to stay hopeful as a fan.
Is there any other way? Yeah, there is.
The bandwagon way. We know we have a friend that actually is a pretty big bandwagon fan, and he's going from being a big Astros fan, all of a sudden now he's supported the Yankees the Mariners his whole life. So
he'd support the Yankees too if the Mariners weren't there.
The Yankees were up.
Yeah, I mean that's what he does. He's just a bandwagon jumper, and so he's not listening now, so we can say whatever we want. But kind of fun to give him a hard time. We won't say his name because the guy's not.
We can't dox him like that.
Wouldn't be normal to do that, right? So with 3:21 to go in this game. It is 34-0. Grizzlies trying to see if they can add some more points and close this one out here in strong fashion. In the backfield for McMinnville is Bradley. Bazan's going to hand it off to Bradley. He's going to roll around the right side. He's going to fall forward. Does he get it? Touchdown, Grizzlies! Marcus Bradley with the run and a score for McMinnville.
What an exciting night offensively for the Grizzlies to put up 40 right now and holding them to 0 still.
It's been good. It's been exactly what they needed, to make things a little bit, trying to get on the right side of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So as they come on to kick the extra point now, Moon, as the clock continues to run with 2:50 goes, we are into a running clock now. See if he can make this extra point, and the extra point is no good. It is blocked, and that'll keep our score right there at 40-0 with 2:43 to go in the ball game. The Grizzlies, they have dominated here tonight for sure. All righty,
as we'll take probably our final break before the end of the game. Our score, 40-0. It's been all McMinnville. Back after this.
Working at Willamette Valley Medical Center, being part of Willamette Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been a fun part of my practice. My goal in taking care of patients is to allow them the opportunity to live their healthiest life. I think between me and my partners, we can really cover the breadth of orthopedics. So my area of expertise being sports medicine, my partners in hand surgery and joint replacement surgery with knee and hip, I think have been a great complement to our practice and kind of providing a full service range of orthopedic care and coverage for our patients. What I do, what my partners do, are getting people back to doing the things that they want and need to do, whether it's with the advent of surgery or with non-operative treatment options. We partner with the patient and figuring out what treatment plan is best designed for them and their goals and their ambitions, and we work well in doing that together.
As we come back, a strong run here, short kick, and then a strong run by McKay and a hard run by Monsivaez, I should say. I've been saying his name all night. Monsivaez with a good run, and he picks up a big run to the midfield stripe, and that's where McKay will get it with 2:07 to go in the ball game. And now, as it can, the Grizzlies hold them, David, here as the clock continues to run here. We're a running clock. 40-0 is our score right now. And
the Grizzly defense hoping to keep it after it.
Yes, they are, and McGowan just gets rid of it barely, and he loses it, and it's caught, and it should be an interception and a fumble. That was a huge hit here on the near side, and coming up with the big hit there was Belmar, and Belmar with a huge hit to knock the ball out of the receiver's hands and got the guys down on the sideline pumped up.
Just as I was saying, the Grizzlies defense is going to want to get after it.
As they come up here, David, and maybe get one more possession here is about all they're going to be able to maybe get here, and I should maybe get the quarter right here. And that would even make it a little bit more fun. As they come up there, they're taking all the time they can. They're under a minute now, McKay is. It is going to be 2nd down and 10. It is 40-0. McGowan, he is going to step up there and see if he can maybe get one more completion. Yep, he's going to fake the handoff, going to look across the center, has a receiver, it is caught, and then a huge hit laid out. Flags come flying in, and the hit on Sid, and flags come flying in. That's going to go against McMinnville. And that's a tough one there because I didn't see anything wrong with it, but we'll see what the officials decide to talk about.
No, it didn't look like he led with the helmet. That's the only thing for me.
You can see it there. We have the extensive replay system set up here tonight that David gets to use. And so he will take a look at that as they are going to mark it off down to the 20-yard line. Now you're getting down to 15 seconds. And they're going to try to hurry up. They're going to try to get those points off the board. Or on the board, I should say. Down to 8 seconds. One last play. Here it drops. He looks to the left. Throw to the side. And it is incomplete. And it's going to drop. And that is going to end our ball game. Final score is 40-0. It has been all McMinnville here tonight. And David... you got to like that if you're McMinnville, and you have to be very happy with the way you played here tonight.
You come in, homecoming, you hold the opponent scoreless, and you have the best scoring night of the season. I mean, it couldn't be better, especially at this, like, with just having your fans here tonight, having a full stadium, just a really fun atmosphere out here tonight.
Yeah, and then now you can use that momentum and just carry that over to later on. And if you do that, you've got a big game against Liberty coming up, and you can use some of the stuff that you've used here tonight effectively and try to let us add on to it.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you had a season where it's been a lot of downs, but now you have a chance to build on some positives here, and you show your team, hey, look, we put everything together, we have a chance to score. We're we got a couple people missing, but we have guys that can step up and make plays. So, I mean, there's a lot to build on from tonight.
Yeah, there really is. So, final score, 40-0. It was all McMinnville here tonight as the Grizzlies get over to the end zone to talk about here what they did. And so it was a great victory for the Grizzlies. Final score, 40-0. Don't go away. We'll have the post-game show coming up right after this. Since 1991, State Farm agent Rich Udy has been serving all of Yamhill County. Rich and his team are here to help you protect what matters most, with life insurance for your loved ones and auto insurance for the road ahead. You'll get personal professional service in English or Spanish from neighbors who truly care. Call or stop by Rich Udy's office today. His number is 503-472-6328. That's 472-6328. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
McMinnville Les Schwab is a proud sponsor of Grizzly football on Yamhill today. When you shop at Les Schwab, they promise you the best tire value. This means you get free peace of mind protection and free lifetime tire and mileage care included in your purchase. McMinnville Les Schwab. They want to be the neighbor down the street you know and trust. We thank McMinnville Les Schwab for their support of McMinnville Grizzly football.
If you are looking for a financial advisor located here in McMinnville, Bethany A. Blinn has you covered. She has a holistic approach and understands what is most important to you, using an established process to build personalized strategies and partnering with you throughout your life to help keep you on track. Her investment philosophy is a long-term approach with an emphasis on quality, durability, historical context, and common sense. Give Bethany at Edward Jones a call at 503-472-0555.
Big boxes, keep urban guitars.
Big Bucks is music.
Big boxes, Hello Kitty loungers.
Big Box is recliners.
Big Box Returns is leather and fabric sectionals.
Big Box is pillows.
Big Box Returns, probably the best store in the entire world. Probably.
All righty, as we come back here, you can see the Grizzlies breaking their meeting there at the end zone, getting a little excited about this big victory here tonight, 40-0 over the McKay Royal Scots. David, this was all McMinnville tonight.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was homecoming night. They had a chance to come out here, perform well in front of their fans on just good energy out here and actually execute, go together as a team. Bizon leading the way as far as distributing amongst the players, but then each individual playmaker out here just getting out here and making plays tonight. So great and good job by a lot of those players just stepping up tonight, because like I said, we were missing some key players and they did a good job at stepping up tonight. So
yeah, and that's the key thing is just stepping up. You got some injuries, you got to work through those, and that's exactly what they did here tonight. They take on a good Liberty team next week. It's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you have some stuff to build on, but it's a different opponent, different challenges. Like, see how if the Grizzlies can take this week and then just look at what they built tonight and then just adapt to whatever Liberty's going to throw at them.
And they are going to throw some stuff at them, but that's not a bad thing, though, is it?
No, I mean, it's just part of the process of the season. I mean, you got some big opponents coming up further down the road as well, so Liberty will at least get you prepared. If you're able to pull off a win against Liberty, that just leaves you very hopeful with what you can do with the rest of the season.
Yes, it does. Hey, here's some scores for you to pass along, or I'll pass along to you so I can get them quickly. Willow Minor losing the Banks 38-7 in the fourth quarter. That's a tough one for teams around this area. Tigard and Sherwood in the fourth quarter. Tigard leads 23-22.
Wow, what a game.
That's
a
close. Great. Yes, it is. That's a fun one, I'm sure. Let's see. Willamette on top of Sheldon, 29-7.
Wow.
I believe this is the Willamette team that has a lot of players who have come from all over to go to Willamette.
To beat Sheldon?
Yes. A lot of the Sheldon guys have transferred over there. Lots of going on there, but they are all over Sheldon, 29-7 right now. Roosevelt, 14. Ida B. Wells, 12. That's in the third quarter. The Glencoe Crimson Tide on top of Westview, 23-19. Hillsboro on top of Spartans 29-16. And, Hillsboro 26, Aloha 15, I should say. Lincoln 37, Franklin 8. Dayton still got a halftime score. They're trailing, or they're leading 7-6 to Taft at halftime. So that's all I've got. I've been trying to effort a score there. Can't find one yet. So at halftime, Grants Pass 49, South Salem 41. That's got to be the halftime score of the year.
That's going to be one of the highest scoring. That's going to be the highest scoring game of the season.
I might just hut my way down there and catch the half of that game. That's that halftime game. They're not even starting the second half yet. Okay, a couple other scores for you, and then we'll say goodbye here. Thurston 26, Roseburg 14. Crater all over Eagle Point 42-0, and Sandy Am all over our Sheridan Spartans 58-0. Final score here, 40-0. Next week on the road against Liberty. We'll bring you all the action here on AM 1260 KLYC. Beavers, they lead 14-10 right now. I'm believing. Ducks play Penn State tomorrow. Believe in that game as well. Should be a fun weekend.
Heck yeah. I mean, this is kicking off a great weekend of football right here.
Right.
Seeing the Grizzlies win tonight, and then tomorrow is just a full slate of football. So hopefully I can veg out and just watch ball tomorrow.
And you know what? We started off here, like you said, here tonight. Final score 40-0. Just a reminder, Grizzlies win. So the big box secret code tomorrow, $5 off. You say go Grizz, and you get the $5 coupon there, or who knows? Pretty good deal. So go on there and do that, and that'll be kind of a fun thing for you tomorrow as you get to go shopping at Big Box Returns.
Yeah, go Grizz.
All righty. Hey, final score here, 40-0. McMinnville wins here tonight. Don't go away, as we'll catch you next week on the road at Liberty, and it'll be a fun night, and it'll be great to have you there. So make sure you tune in here on AM 1260 KLYC and YamHillToday.com. For David Manriquez, I'm Brian Erickson. Good night, everybody.
With Brian and Jeff, oh, the night's set to unfold. It's high school football stories to be told. Friday stars under the lights, they come alive. Stand up, get ready for the high school dive. Grizzlies in the spotlight, to their charm.